Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Break It Down. Let's participate in the arena. Zeklex greets you politely. How can I be of assistance? Lead me to the arena. The champion dies today. Zeklex looks at you solemnly. I've bet everything on you. We're certainly taking a risk. I hope that we're not making a mistake. Good luck, and may whatever gods you worship protect you. It's time for a glorious fight. This ambitious Galarian wants to fight the champion of the Battlebliss himself, the deadly Gelderfang. More like the dead Gelderfang. How exciting. Who will emerge victorious? My bet is on the Galarian. No one can defeat Gelderfang, especially not a soft and squishy mortal. This isn't entertainment, it's just boring. I'm sure that the Battlebliss arena will be able to entertain you, my dear Hepsimira. So we have Shamira, Hepsimira, and Velexia up here. Today, the Mephit Slayer will fight Gelderfang himself. How about a warm-up? Look at all these Mephits scurrying around. I think it's time for his signature move. Let's hear it for the Mephit Slayer. We'll tear them to pieces. A fight with the champion. Screw that. Whoever kills the Galarian gets a double ration for dinner. Now please, give a warm welcome. Lamashu's burp, who's that? Zeklex. Ah, never mind. Give a warm welcome to the Mephit Slayer's friends. I could have handled these guys by myself, but that's alright.
Reason to pause.
I'll take the backup.
I am never wrong.
Alright, let's buff up.
Inimosi travisi. Ona Adayana. Inimosi travisi. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Aborane sentes. Magnetium turinos. Aborane sentes. Amronda gratior. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Together we stand.
The world has suffered enough.
Oh, they don't have their spells back.
Who, me?
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Ona Adayana. Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all. We should move.
We will win this war.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
I will lend you my aid. Begone, fiend!
The time has come for some serious bloodshed. Give a warm welcome to our best fighters, seasoned and merciless. And behold, the gruesome skills of our contestant. Let's take down this Galarian upstart and get our gold. Let's go.
A bright future awaits. Into the fray!
I'm always ready.
Ask nicely.
My will is now. What am I missing? Fall! Yet another obstacle. I will bring down the divine wrath.
We'll bring an end to this contestant's string of victories. Behold, the fighters from the Hindrian League. Give it up for Atsom and Ruska. Or Ruksa, sorry. You struck me down once, but now I'll get my revenge. I am Ruksa. I will rule this place. Kneel before me, you pathetic maggots. We'll abide by our agreement, Donald. Wow, looks like the Method Slayer has made some new friends in the arena. I'm tired of waiting around. I'll kill you where you stand, Galarian. It looks like the champion is eager to shed some blood. He doesn't want to wait any longer. Give a huge welcome to the invincible Gelderfang. We'll put that to the test. Also, his wings are massive.
I will help where I can.
Are we in trouble yet? The goddess protects us.
I'll take care of it. This will be quick.
Cover me, all right?
A little premature, but we'll be alright. Probably.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking. You've crossed the wrong mark.
A mere flesh wound.
Is this a mock fight?
Zeklex has Amargaleth by the throat. The injured Cambion is on his knees. The blood seeps from his wounds. Zeklex raises up his dagger in a gesture of triumph. We won. Now we just need to finish him off. I'll let you do the honors. Amargaleth licks his lips nervously. He glances back and forth between you and Zeklex. Am I supposed to plead for my life now? Is this the moment where I try to soften the hard hearts of my cunning killers? Well, why not? Wringing his hands dramatically, he falls to his knees. He begins to wail so loudly, even the spectators in the back of the stands can hear him. What are you doing? Let's make a deal. Zeklex, I gave you everything you wanted. Amargaleth thrusts his arms toward you. And you, champion, our newest champion. I always believed you would win. I'm your biggest fan. Spare me. Finish the sleazebag off. He's tried multiple times to kill you off in the arena. Now it's time for you to pay him back. Please, have mercy on me. I promise, my generosity will know no bounds. I beg you to spare me. I won't arrange unfair fights ever again. I'll give the arena to you, Zeklex. As for you, champion, I'll give you anything you want. Chimera, save me. Amargaleth's wailing lament can be heard from the back of the stands. He gives such a moving performance, the audience bursts into applause. Amargaleth, you're a liar and a filthy jerk. Don't be angry at me. Zeklex was the one who came up with all the nasty ideas. He wants to turn you against me, but I've never done anything to you. Sure, I've been laughing and having fun, but that's what I do. It's the role I play. I laugh about everything and everyone. The audience loves it. Zeklex is to blame for everything. Z-Klex clutches the dagger as he hisses through his teeth. Liar. I'm so tired of your lies. You're both unmitigated scumbags. Figure out who betrayed whom on your own. Leave me out of it. Z-Klex stares at you in bewilderment, and Amarangolith takes advantage of his momentary distraction. An arrow dagger flashes in the Cambion's hand, and with a swift, spectacular strike, he thrusts it between the tiefling's ribs. Z-Klex collapses to the ground. Z-Klex spits out blood. With the last of his strength, he reaches for the copper emblem on his bag. Crow the Imp is hissing furiously, desperately trying to come to Z-Klex's aid. But the tiefling's fingers curl around the emblem, and the metal crumples as if it were paper. The bag disappears with a soft popping sound. You're a filthy traitor, Donald. You belong here in the abyss. The tiefling's head hits the ground with a dull thud, and his body goes limp. I'm only here to get my name out into the Illusionaira. I have no part to play in the politics of the arena. I do believe Z-Klex also betrayed us to some degree. He seems honest, but I guess there's no real proof that he betrayed us, but I don't think he's innocent here either. Did you like that? Amarangolith bellows out above the noise of the crowds. Did you like that, you miserable freaks? This devious traitor almost had me cornered, but he fell victim to his own cunning. Our long-standing champion, the unbeatable Gelderfang, is dead. His life was taken by this deadly and ambitious contender from Golarion. Y'all know his name. Donald, Gelderfang's slayer. The screams of the crowd roll across you like thunder. The sound fills your chest, deafens your ears, and blurs your vision. Throngs of demons are screaming your name, or rather, roaring it out with a blood-curdling admiration that seems to bleed the life from their bodies. They adore you. They worship you. They envy you and hate you. In this moment, you are their entire world. The Helm of Fearless Vanguard. Whenever the wearer of this helm receives healing, she also gains 5 temporary hit points for 1 round. So does that work with fast healing? Whenever this +5 anarchic Great Axe confirms a critical hit, it also deals its normal weapon damage to all creatures in melee range, including the wielder and their allies. Well, let's go and level up while we're standing here. Level 18 Paladin. We get another Mercy. Athletics, Perception, and Persuasion. Let's do Paralyzed. Alright, I was thinking about going to something else, but this is fine. Alright, so an additional use of Smite Evil, and an additional use of Divine Weapon Bond. Trickery, Knowledge World, and Perception. Ulbrich gets a whole lot of nothing. Athletics, Mobility, Lore Nature, and Perception. Social also gets nothing. Lore Religion and Perception and Lore Nature. Oljif. Greater Spell Combat. At 14th level, the Magus gains the ability to seamlessly cast spells and make melee attacks. Whenever he uses the Spell Combat ability, his concentration check bonus from improved spell combat increases to +4. Trickery, Stealth, Knowledge Arcana, and Perception. Acidic Spray and Baleful Polymorph. Why not? Land gets Favorite Enemy and Favorite Enemy. Athletics, Mobility, Perception, and Lore Nature. Alright, gotta pick a new one. What else do we face a lot of? There's a few constructs in one of the DLCs, but thematically it doesn't make sense for him to hate. But most of these don't matter. He was a hunter, so maybe we'll go with animals. Demons and Magic could be the one we prioritize over the rest. Because when he's diving into the back line, it's most likely going to be Demons of Magic. Mobility and Perception on Sunshine. Should be it. Let's make sure all of our spells are slotted. Oh yeah, wasn't there another item we picked up? There's a tower shield we'd found. A charred bulwark. This +4 heavy shield grants its wielder immunity to cold and a +1 bonus to armor class against medium and smaller creatures. And it wasn't a tower shield, it was a heavy shield. So we don't need it. The Battlebliss has a new champion. The demons sing your praises. You've won their respect. Tell me, champion, you enjoy the attention. Are you basking in your newfound glory? It is disgusting to kill living creatures for the entertainment of a crowd. I felt the sorrow that you had to participate in such bloody entertainment. You received honor and glory in the arena, and they praise you for putting others to death. However, I rejoice to know that all these accolades have failed to lead you astray. You've resisted temptation, and have not left the path of righteousness. The path and the wrath of righteousness. Alright, so here's this dweeb. We should be able to make our way over here, I hope. I don't see why they'll just open these doors for us.
Fine.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to teleport back here. You just have to find the right angle. Unfortunately, I've already revealed the fog of war back there. It's harder to tell where the sweet spot is. It might be on the other side. Yeah, it makes no sense why they'll just open the door for the champion. Let us through. I really want that armor back there.
You sure it's safe?
It's gotta be a sweet spot. I might play around with that off camera at some point. A champion. I'm so glad to see you. Are you here to fight in the arena? Or are you just looking for a safe place to hide from your crowds of fans? Well, what are you doing here? Zeklex is gone, of course. I haven't found anyone to replace him. Since I don't have an arena steward, I arrange the fights myself. I have to meet all the new fighters who come to the arena. My companion Social needs to meet the Dire One. He does. And who is he exactly? Some upstart nobody? No. We can't allow someone like him into the league, even if he does have connections. We only accept the best. Although, the Kingmaker gives a sinister grin. There's another option. If he wants to meet the Dire One, he can do it, in the arena. One-on-one. But I bet he's too spineless. Doesn't have the guts to fight. I agree. Trevor's my brother. He would never raise a hand against me. You actually believe that? Ha ha ha. Now I really want to see this fight. I'll enjoy watching the Dire One rip his naive little brother's throat out with his teeth. How about a bet? I'll wager my life for my brother's freedom. If he recognizes me, he can leave with me. If he kills me, well then you get your show. Whoa, we have ourselves a gambler. Deal. I can't wait for the fun to begin. Socio is ready to enter the arena and face Trevor. Is that right? Well, let's go. So it is important that Socio has Trevor's shield equipped. Which, it gets automatically equipped when he gets it in the first place. It's put in his 4th weapon slot, so just make sure you don't take that off for this quest, if you want Trevor in your party. Socio steps into the arena, his eyes wandering around the stands full of clamorous spectators. The faces of demons and mortals alike blur, merging into a horrendous, multi-eyed monster which roars at the top of its many lungs, and in the endless thirst for blood. They are chanting, "The Dire, the Dire," and the Dire One answers their call. A dark-skinned warrior in an enclosed helmet approaches Socio. His body is covered with scars, old and new, intertwined in web-like layers. Even the fingers of the veteran gladiator are marred and disfigured. The same hands that once produced delicate wooden designs. A source of joy for the whole village. Now grip a weapon, and a weapon that is pointed at the young cleric. Trevor, brother, is that you? The helmet prevents the gladiator from hearing anything not already drowned out by the crowd. The warrior breaks into a sprint, and lunges at Socio with his sword raised to strike. Socio raises his shield. The gladiator's weapon hits the shield with a sonorous clang that sounds like a lament. He raises his blade again, but suddenly freezes. After several seconds of examining the shield, his eyes slowly track up to the face of the man holding it. Socio. Trevor lowers his weapon slowly. His disfigured fingers unclench, letting the sword fall to the arena floor. The gladiator collapses to his knees next to the blade. Brother, I'm so sorry. Trevor, what have they done to you? No, that's not what matters. You're safe now. It's over. I've come for you. Let's go home. Brother. The gladiator takes Socio's hands in his calloused palms, which now resemble the clawed paws of a beast, and squeezes them. Now that's unexpected. Instead of a pit fight, we get a touching brotherly reunion. If they aren't going to fight each other, we'll have to draw something else from our repertoire. Let's see if the Dire One and his little brother will stand up against this. Trevor eyes the ring of demons closing in around them and emits a low, beast-like roar. He picks his blade back up and stands between Socio and the enemy. Trevor, take this. Socio holds his shield out to Trevor. He hesitates for a moment, not sure if he's allowed to touch the shiny metal. But there's no time left to think, so he resolutely takes it. His brother puts his hands together in a prayer behind the gladiator's back, and the goddess seems to have heard his plea, even in the depths of the abyss. An iridescent glow begins to emanate from the shield. So if you, quote-unquote, fail the quest, Trevor will make a final stand against the demons, and Sosi will run away. Also, I'm not sure where he got that sword from. It should be a glaive. The crowd cheers and howls as the brothers stumble out of the arena. They are wounded and covered in blood, both demonic and their own. But joyful smiles light up their faces. They look like those two innocent boys who once played in the peaceful groves of Andoran many years ago.
Freedom! At long last!
Yeah! Beware, monsters of the abyss! The Vanic brothers are together again!
Celsior laughs uncontrollably and lets out a defiant cry.
Let me introduce you, Trevor. This is the Commander, my trusted leader, and my close friend. I never would have found you without his help.
Celsior turns to you.
Commander, then. Thank you for looking after my little brother while I was gone.
Congratulations.
Thank you. This is all possible because of you.
I'm free. I can't believe I'm finally free.
Socio, have you forgiven Trevor?
Who am I to forgive him or not? Only Shaylin and he may judge the weight of the burdens on his heart. I have never had the right to paint myself in the colors of righteousness. We both are just fragile feathers falling from the tails of songbirds, so to speak. That the winds of war carried me here and blew him from his path. That is just an accident of circumstance.
Socio shrugs. What are you going to do now?
What say you, Trevor? Do we head home? I have the feeling that you've had more than enough of this war already.
Home. No. I have no right to hide at home, knowing that my brother is still bleeding on the battlefield.
Trevor pronounces this word slowly, as if pondering its meaning, then shakes his head.
Then we will stand together, give each other strength, make the world a better place, and both return home.
After a pause, Socio nods. Welcome to the Crusade, Trevor.
Thank you, Commander.
Trevor raises his disfigured hand in a salute, his stilted movement indicating how long it has been since he last had cause to offer one.
Yes, brother. We will win this war and then finally go home.
Alright, we'll keep him in the party for right now, as we'll stop by the flesh markets on the way back. Alright, but I am going to call it here for now. Next time we're going to continue with the arena. We'll probably have to go back and rest up first, but then we'll probably continue with the arena, then head to the flesh markets for a little interaction with Trevor and Socio. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys. Oh wait, what's going on here? Oh, that's right, he's in a break spot. Should be back here. It doesn't matter. Alright. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.